Is it recording right now? That's about good.
Okay, cool. Hey, thanks a lot, bro.
No problem.
You guys have a good day.
Good morning, Arizona. Sore throat, froggy throat. July 2nd, 2015. A big day in my life. This is my anniversary, my wedding anniversary. I'm pretty happy, man. I got a good family. You know, my daughters are awesome. My wife's awesome. My wife and I rented one of those Chrysler 300s last week. We had to drive up to another part of Arizona to spend some time with my daughter, and we decided to rent a little more luxurious of a car, you know, for our trip. My wife absolutely hated it. Me personally, I thought it was pretty comfortable. If you hate getting tailgated, if you hate getting crowded, if you hate, you know, people risking your life, some threatening your life with their cars, don't ride a motorcycle in Phoenix, because, you know, you're not cut out for it. This town is, it's just ruder than That was a pothole of historic proportion. I swear to God, that thing was enormous. That guy's tattoo says dangerous. He is dangerous. He's crossing without the walk sign. Oh my God. Don't mess with that guy. Do I want a car wash? No. Do I want a receipt? No. They ask so many questions, I almost want to go back to Shell. $91. You know, I see some of the other moto bloggers riding around and they're able to get 93. Where the hell do they get that? I gotta add octane boost, STP octane boost to this to get that 93. I put in about, you know, a half ounce of octane boost, a little less than half an ounce when I fill up my tank. Like, it's about 3 gallons, and man, it makes a really big difference. I asked my mechanic, and he said I won't have any problem. He said it's probably a good idea to burn it hotter. That's the way the bike's designed. You know, they said one thing about these things, they're high revving. They're high revving machines. Like my friends that have Harleys, you can lug those down to like 10 RPM, and they'll just keep running. They'll keep busting away. I don't care what gear you're in. They'll keep boom, 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 boom. They'll keep bugging away. But this thing, if you bug it down or something like that, and then you go to hit the gas, you ain't going anywhere. You know, they want to be wrapped up tight. Why in the heck did I come this way? Pretty cool up here. The reason I came up here is the top of 67th Avenue, and I've lived in this valley so long that we used to come up here and drink beer. There wasn't a place, there wasn't a house, there was nothing. It was just desert, and there were mountains, and the cops never came up here, because at the time it was kind of in between being Phoenix and belonging to the county. Now, you know, so many years later, look, Crescent Hills, Camelot luxury home. And we'll go a little further here. You wait and see what they did to the road even. Watch this. You get up here a little farther north. It isn't much further. This used to go all the way through, farther through the mountains. Not anymore. Somebody had a lot of money and sealed it off. Mountains. See that balloon? That's a real big sport out here. I don't know if it's a sport, like a pastime. See, a lot of people have those. My daughter and I went up in one when she was about 6 weeks old, and I held her tight to my chest, and they had it tied to a rope, so he only went up about 100 feet. That was pretty cool. And then they brought you right back down. Let's get back on the road. This is the top of 67th Avenue, and see that Sonoran Mountain Ranch. If you look back there, I mean, you can go back there. It's not closed or gated or nothing. But if you look back there, I mean, you can see how beautiful the terrain is. We used to party all through all that. What's up, man? Yamaha. You see a lot of those kind of bikes. Yeah, boy. Goose it up. I should stand here more often. I'm getting all these waves. These aren't custom homes. You know, these are all tracks. Like, you'll go in here, there'll be maybe 4 or 5 floor plans. And essentially, you're paying $500,000 and you're getting this exact same house as the guy across the street. Like, if you were like me and you came home faced, you could very easily go in the neighbor's house, crawl in the neighbor's bed, and go to sleep. Just like that, probably with the neighbor's wife. Because it looks like your house. Of course, the key might not work. But if you got in there, you wouldn't know the difference. I did that once in Key West. I got so drunk with my friend coming home from the bar that we lived 2 doors down from the Audubon house. We went home, we thought we were home, but we didn't go all the way home. We went to the Audubon house, and we passed out on the porch of what we thought was our house. It had wicker furniture, we had wicker furniture. It had a patio, we had a patio. It was white and gray, and we were white and gray. So we just fell asleep on the patio all drunk. And the next thing I know, there's a woman stabbing at me with a ruler on my chest. She had a ruler. It was like she didn't want to get any closer than 11.5 inches because she was holding it by the very tip. And she's stabbing me in the nipple. Hey, bro, are you a Lions fan?
Yeah.
You guys got ripped off in the play. Yeah, that sucked. I'm a Steelers guy. I was so pissed off.
I was so fucking pissed. I'm still pissed.
Yeah, I know. That's bullshit. You guys are starting to build something there, I think.
I hope so.
If that quarterback's turning out okay.
Yeah, I hope so.
Have a good weekend, bro.